I hope everybody doing good. Let's get into this review. So, I'm gonna always be honest about what I feel. And what I feel is I really liked it this episode. Like I said, it gave me old House of Payne vibes. I feel like this might be the best episode so far this season because it was executed well, in my opinion. So, we mainly got CJ, Janine. We got that family this episode. And we got the continuation of Jasmine being found out that she's vaping and taking weed mints. So CJ is on 100. He starts yelling at Janine, talking about, you need to call her. And Ella, she's still in there, and she tells Janine for to just be chill. And I appreciate her for doing that, because if they would have just been yelling and hollering at her, who's to say that she wouldn't go smoke some more weed just so she can be in a more relaxed state when they do confront her? But Janine plays it cool, and then here comes Jasmine and Caleb, aka the Dark, aka Dark 30. And we can already tell that they don't like Caleb, and CJ just was like, he's over it completely. And it's like, I didn't like how he was, instead of taking out his anger out on Janine, it's like Janine ain't the damn one that got you upset. Like, I really did not like CJ this episode. I feel like this is the first time I ever said that. But he just was just going crazy or whatever. Side note, I really liked the Jasmine's outfit. And while they're arguing and whatnot, we find out that Janine was forbidden for to see CJ. And once that happened, she got pregnant by him. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know how to formulate this question, but I just wish that we knew Janine's age, because Malika's 20, and I don't think they was teen parents, unless CJ was somewhat older than Janine. Because where I'm getting at, I feel like Janine would have been old enough for her parents to not forbid her to see somebody. Like, I feel like she would have been grown, but I guess it's neither here or there. So Caleb calls Jasmine J Boogie, and they really just been going out for 2 or 3 weeks. And Janine was like, why you ain't tell us? And I'm thinking to myself, I guess because they only been seeing each other 2 or 3 weeks. But this dude, I guess he's internet famous. We don't really find out if he's a little popular or popular. But I guess he got a little internet fame. And then we come to find out that it was his vape. Even though it was his vape, though, him and Jay Boogie was doing it together. And then he gonna even ask Janine if she wanna hit it. Like, boy, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere. And it's crazy, like, because we know Janine used to have a drug problem. So I wouldn't want her to smoke weed and it triggers something else. So, but I'm pretty sure she's way past that now. But Jasmine says that she was going to talk to them about it. And I don't feel like she really was. Because it's like, she claiming that she doesn't like it. So, if you planned on not doing it anymore, what was there to talk about with them? I'm not finna voluntarily tell you, hey mom and dad, I tried weed pills and a vape and I didn't like it, so I'm not gonna do it anymore. Like, all the need I would feel to tell my parents is that I do like it and I'm gonna keep doing it, and I don't want y'all to catch me in the act, so I'm coming out to y'all now. But the Caleb character, all I was thinking about is how similar him and Lisa are. So I wonder if we gonna never see them on screen together, because their characters are very similar. Like they could be related or something, or they could run off together. But throughout the Jasmine debacle, Janine keeps saying, "Remember Malik, remember Malik." Malik. And yeah, they did let Malik get away with some big stuff, but that can't always be the cop out. That since Malik got away with it, we gotta let you get away with it. And like I said, Jasmine is grown, it's her decision, but if that's gonna always be your philosophy, remember Malik, eventually they can get over on y'all with anything. But CJ, Jasmine, Caleb, and Janine, they're all up there talking, and eventually Caleb whispered to Jay Boogie that he was on one. And that made him so mad to where he pushed Janine down and then grabbed the boy by his clothes. And the boy was like he got that old man strength. Slams him into a wall and throws him out. And then forbids Jasmine from seeing him. And I'm like, CJ, you did a little too much now. And it's crazy. What really pissed me off in the beginning, it's like you didn't have this energy with Lisa. Y'all moved her in with Malik. But when it comes to Jasmine's misguided friend, we doing all this extra stuff. Talking about you gonna go get an axe and all that. Like, he did way too much. Like, assaulting the boy. Like, technically the boy grown too. Now, if he would have did something back, like tried to fight him or something, could we be mad? Because that was just a bit much to me. Granted, the boy was disrespectful, but that was a lot. To be honest though, I watched this episode twice, and the only really disrespectful thing that I was like, come on now, is like when he put his feet on the table and on the couch and all that type of stuff. Yeah, he ain't all there in the head, but his character, like I said, is really similar to Lisa, and you didn't have that energy with her. But CJ goes and talks to Curtis, and they talking and whatever, and eventually Curtis starts smoking on the vape. And it was actually funny. Like, this episode really had some funny moments that I legitimately laughed at. Now, granted, the Curtis scene went on a little bit too long, but I ain't gonna count that against them. But CJ even told Curtis that he wanted to kill him. I'm like, golly, CJ, damn. You trying to get out some frustration or something, ain't it? Just because he said you on one and you old man strength, you want to kill a boy. They never really gave him a chance though. Well, Janine tried, but CJ didn't. But later on, they talked to Jasmine, and I appreciated Janine's approach. Like, she basically just said, we don't like you doing it. She didn't say, you better stop doing this, or you gonna die, or I'm gonna kick your ass. She didn't say none of that. She just said, we don't like you doing it. And then Jasmine admits that she doesn't even like doing it herself. And I started thinking to myself, this could be different for Janine. Like, if anybody is majorly upset, it should be Janine. Not blaming her for anything, but I could just see why. Like, somebody like her, she would probably just think back to her addiction, and she probably just feel like, oh, is it my fault because I had addiction, now she's doing something. So, but Janine handled the situation way better than CJ. But CJ, he does apologize, and they agree that she can see him. which I think is fair. Now, yeah, these kids, these young adults, they need to come with more respect. Because like, I wish Tyler Perry would stop doing that. Like, all teenagers aren't disrespectful. And you don't gotta be disrespectful to be funny. And you don't have to be nerdy like he's done on some of his plays. You don't have to be nerdy or a quote-unquote loser or lame for to be a respectable person. I wish he would kind of dead that stereotype. But yeah, this episode was good to me. I actually took notes and everything. So I guess the Jasmine smoking weed storyline has come to a wrap. I guess now we're just gonna see how her relationship is going, and will the boy pressure her into sex, how she's gonna handle it, stuff like that. So one more thing. Tyler Perry needs to stop these little fight scenes because they don't never look legit. Like, do y'all remember when I don't know if it was it House of Payne or The Paynes, but I know it was in Florida, so it might have been The Paynes when Curtis had punched that boy, and it did not look real in the slightest. It really looked just stupid.
You think you can handle her? You too broke to be her sugar daddy. I want you off my property. I want to get in and get my girl.
Wow, this is going viral.
CJ throwing the boy out ain't really look legit neither.
No, whoop. Dad.
Oh, hey, what you got? Old man straight.
Dad.
Get the door. I got the door. I got the door.
So, let me know what y'all think about it. Did y'all enjoy the episode? Did y'all not? The question for tonight is, how did y'all feel about CJ's reaction? How do y'all feel about how he treated Caleb? How do y'all feel about the character Caleb? Like, let's talk about it below. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.